podcasters out here with the slander. Don't mind my chat. I'm trying something and I'm working, but we do have a merch chat now. Isn't that amazing? Everybody can read the chat from everybody if anybody ever shows up on Twitch. It is, it is what it is. Ew, ugly chat. Ew, oh my god, you're so judgmental. Go look in the mirror or something, okay? I'm working on it. Dai was kind enough to share the deets with me, and there is an app that can merge your chat for you, but I don't know how to make it look as pretty as it usually does. But it does everything it needs to be. The way this just cuts your name, not like this. Hello. Why did it cut your name right there? Like what do you mean? What is this? Why? Hello, how you doing? Do you have any exciting good plans for the weekend? I changed where I plug my phone, so hopefully it doesn't die this time. We just hope for the best out here. I have my tea. I forgot to grab my water bottle. That's not good. Also, why you still streaming, bro? I ain't got energy for this. Oh yeah, I never asked. I will manage as I can, and I will observe both chat because I'm a god streamer and I can do it. Okay. Oh hello, Kudo, how you doing? Yeah, this whole chat situation is to be figured out. I'm trying to see how to not have this cut. Like, that's the best I can do for now. But hopefully it can be better for longer stuff. Oh, hello, Kyra. How you doing? How you been? How's your weekend starting? How is it going? I am here. I am existing. I'm trying out this chat merging feature, but the struggle is real. So I had to try and stream today to see how it looks and how it goes. And yeah, it's a weird yellow, but yellow. I had a bunch of ideas of what I wanted to do today, to be honest, and then I don't know what I did to choose what I was gonna do. So at first, in the middle of the day, I had two ideas. It was either gonna be karaoke or it was gonna be Lemonade Tycoon. And then I tried Tycoon and I was like, I don't know that I want to stream that. And I'm like, I don't know what. Aster, can you stop with the slander? I have a big brain and I can think all I want. Okay, my God. Hello, Kahaku. How you doing? Welcome in. How you been, you beautiful, wonderful person that has a 3.0 coming up? Hello? What else? My phone. But yeah, so my first idea was karaoke. Then the second idea was Lemonade Tycoon. Then I was like, I'm not sure I want to play it. Like I started it, I set it up, and I was like, I don't know. Was one of your ideas being one of the prettiest VTubers? Stop it! I did not nail that. You're projecting. I'm sure you're very, very hot, okay? It's fine. You can just look at yourself in the mirror and be happy, okay? How are you doing, Dior? No time for sleeping when there's dinners to play with. Fair enough indeed. But yeah, so Lemonade Tycoon. I was like, I don't know. Do I want to have that in the background? And since it's an old game, it's hard to have the right size of window, and it was a pain a bit. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So what do I do? But I wanted to chat, and I was like, can I do words on stream? But if I'm dual streaming, I can't do that because it's too chat. Does that work? And then maybe I should have just streamed on Twitch today. I don't know. And then yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Sleep is for the weak. That's right, Carpenton. That's exactly what's up. Nobody wants to sleep. It's the weekend anyways. I'm very happy. I went to look for my blue card today. It's a residence permit for all Europe. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats. That's awesome. Dinner love. Yes. The dinner love is very strong in this chat. Also, as Phoenix noticed, be careful if someone sends you a friend request on Discord. Apparently there are scammers, so they were kicked out of the server, but ignore. I didn't even see. I was like, yeah, I do not respond to friend requests either, so yeah. At least most of us are like, we don't talk to strangers, so we're not getting caught by that, but yeah. What was I gonna say? All this to say, I didn't know what I was doing today, and then I decided we were gonna look at other people's problems. and give them advice because we're not mean. I know Aster would want to be mean to them because that's how he lives his life, but we're nice people, so we can chit chat, have a great time, and give them good advice. Oh, hello, Shoes. How you doing? Welcome in. How have you been? Look at you. See, that is why I do stream, so people can choose where they want to be at. They have options. And yeah, the chat is too big, and now I'm annoyed. Wait a second. It gets in my face a bit, and I don't like that, so it's gonna go there. There we go. Feels better. I actually got a friend request on Discord today. I ignored it. Yeah, I feel like is that whoever joined the Discord in the morning or last night, I don't know when I saw them. They then just sent a bunch of friend requests, and apparently they're weird and scammers because they never wrote anything in the server either. Like I said hi. They didn't respond or reply or anything, so it's already suspicious at that point. And then they started sending friend requests to people, so it was like, suspicious, You guys get friend requests? Could it be me? Exactly. I mean, I don't either, but I feel like I have a thing that makes it so that people cannot. So, yeah, I don't talk to people. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, it's the one and only Vector Spaceman. Here for the yaps. We're here to yap about random stuff. Yap to random people. Hopefully not too many weird situations. I know that in this game, since it's real people issues, you never know what you're gonna be reading. Sometimes it's a bit too touchy, so we just skip and we pretend we never saw them. So I do like the game music is very relaxing, and it gives us space to discuss and share our thoughts about things, and I think I like doing that with my people. But I hope everybody had a good week. I have to say that today I was not really productive. I woke up early, but I started work about an hour late. But yeah, but I'm like, okay, let me use my computer. Thankfully, I was professional. I did not miss a single call from work today, and I had a few. It's my first Friday back to full days because I was finishing at 12 for the summer. So I'm like, it's also a sign that summer is over, and I don't know how to feel about that. And I'm like, Oh yeah, and for those that were not there for movie night for the explanation of what happened to my sister yesterday. Yeah, so long story short-ish. While I'm at work, my sister's like, 2 days ago, my sister was like, I woke up and it's like my back is out or something. It hurts. I can't. And we're like, oh, that sucks. Oh, hello, Fish. Welcome in. I got 2 more hours of work. I gotta hurry and take my braids out so I can do my hair tomorrow morning. Oh, good luck. You got this, Shoes. Not a feeling I experience anymore, but you got this. But yeah, so her back was hurting Wednesday. Then at work, Thursday she texts, she's like, can someone tell me how come my toilet is leaking down to my neighbor? Because she went to work and then the neighbor was like, it's leaking. I don't know why. And she was like, I didn't know toilets could do that. And then it was a whole mess. So she tried to plunge it to see if it could help. So she broke her back even more. And then she was like, oh my God, I cannot. And then she called my uncle. He went there. They was like, okay, pieces are broken, but if I can't find them, I'll have to buy a whole new toilet and install it for you. So, but he was like, oh, I don't have the money to buy it. So she gave him her credit card to buy it. So he went. Then he calls and like, I don't know if she gave me the wrong pin, but it's not working. Now people giving him looks at the store. So what happens after I dropped off my mom at my sister's to go see her? I have to go there, pay for the toilet and my credit card, which I did not expect either. Toilets are expensive. It was $500. And I'm like, okay, we pay that. Drive back to my sister. Then we have to bring up the toilet 3 floors up on the elevator because cold times like that. My sister's in pain. My mom's trying to massage her back, and it's weirdly the top left of her back. I've never seen that before. I'm like, what the hell, bro? And then after that, what happened? Oh yeah, my sister was miserable. She couldn't eat, so I had to feed her because she couldn't lift her arm properly, and it was rough. And it's the type of hurt, it doesn't really matter if you go to the hospital or not. They can't do anything for you except give you meds. And she's like, I'm not gonna go there. I guess that's the thing. In here, we have free healthcare, but especially in my province, you're gonna wait hours. You're never gonna go and in the span of an hour you're taken care of. That does not happen. You'll be there for the whole night. So she's like, I don't want to do that. But yeah, my mom stayed there to feed them and take care of them. Apparently, my mom told me my uncle dropped her back home because I left to go back to my house to get to movie night to watch Alien, And my mom said like she got home at like 11 p.m. So like it was a long night. And apparently the toilet is installed, but it's not fully well installed, so it'll have to go back. So it's a bit shaky right now. My sister seemed a bit more alive this morning. Her back was still hurting, and then my mom found the hell is that in English? It's a doctor that deals with bones. I don't know. It's like physio, or I don't know. I can translate it. She went to some doctor that helped, and then she said that it helped, and she felt better. But when she got home, it started getting worse again. Thank you for the heckies. But yeah, so right now she's miserable. Like we were probably supposed to do stuff this weekend, but I think it's gonna have to wait. But you know, it is what it is. Except for now, I'm still busy with life. Got a lot to do before I go on vacation. So like, you know, I need to like, you know, get things figured out and sorted out. So I need to actually communicate with people sometimes, and I'm like, ew, calling people. At least I call my mom a lot, and we talk a lot, and then we gossip, because that's what you do with your mom. That's how you live your best life. But yeah, you drink some tea. Exactly. Very, very gross. Nobody wants anything to do with it. Like, oh, you mean I need to call people and ask for information? There's nothing that annoys me more in life than having to call people to ask for prices. If you have a website, put the freaking prices on the website. Like, is it that hard? Like, at least put the base prices, and like if you have something more custom, call us or something. Like, let me have an idea to know if it's worth my time to call you to begin with. But you know, life is hard like that. Also, you could say that, but we all heard you say mom is not human. Exactly. And are you trying to say something else? Mom is not human, but you gossip with mom. I don't know why one would mean that the other is not true or something. I don't know. Mom is mom. Mom is not human. Mom is just mom. Mom is turtle as well. She's very round and cute, and you know, ready to. My mom will also throw hands at any opportunity if anybody comes with disrespect. Because I told her, like, she had told me, oh, I have this really nice nail salon on that street that I go to, and they're very nice. I go after my gym and blah, blah, blah. So I thought, I guess, all this time I thought I knew where she was going, but apparently I didn't. And the place I was going to, like, you know, when you get your nails done, different places will do different kind of efforts. The place I went to, like, they would put the color or the gel on, but there would be like no like you removing the cuticles, a little hand massage, a little like lotion. There was none of that. It was really like the nails, and that's it. And my mom always said she had such good treatment. So I'm like, I don't know, mom, if I want to go there. And she was like, what do you mean they don't do all that for you? Is it because you look too young? I'm gonna go with you, and I'm gonna have a whole fit because they're supposed to do all that for you. And then we realized we were not talking about the same place. And I'm like, oh, I see. That makes sense, you know? Oh my, I realize there are multiple Kara turtles now. Yes, you must have to. If you win monies, you have more monies together. Look at us, ready to throw all the hands. Where am I? I want to survive. Where am I? I see my name, but I'm not looking too good. Fish, don't do this. Okay, Fish, I killed you. I'm sorry. I'm still alive for some reason. Fish coming. No, Fish is not dead. Oh, Kohaku, don't kill me now. No. Someone kill us, please. Shoes, do it. Just do it. Let's go. Let's go. Fish, you're going on 1% HP? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you? Fish or Kyra? Fish was faster. Fish, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Fish did it on 1% HP. Oh my god. Well, that was impressive. I gotta give it to you, Fish. Like, okay. Okay, I see you got the hands. I never knew you had all that in you, but okay. Bro, Kirby's are broken, lad. I mean, I don't even know. This is just... That's faster, maybe. The red fish W. Indeed, very rare, but pretty good. Yeah, it's not balanced. I don't know. You usually win, and you never complain about balance. So I don't know what you're on about right now. Thank you for the hydrate. right, and switching to Kirby. Look at you. Look at you. Just out here ready to cheat. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't even think I have a second one. I think I'm all on my own out here, you know? But yeah, let me do a little switcheroo so we can start looking at what people are struggling with these days. Splishy, splish, splush, splush, splish, 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 splish. Bop, 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 bop. Oh wait, I was. Okay, what was that? Karen, of course, Karen showed up. It's always the moment I'm looking away that Karen comes with the violence, and I'm like, hello? Do you have violence in your heart and cannot be stopped? Is that what's going on? Like, my god. Okay, so we're gonna put that here. But how is Karen? Are you feeling better? Extensions, yeah, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Who knows? Oh, that's loud. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys. It's a bit loud for me. I know I do. I know I do what? Sorry, I forgot what I said. Can I listen to the tutorial while assembling painting? So might not be super active in chat tonight, but I'd be like, yeah, thank you for the like. I appreciate that. I'm just here right now. Indeed, you are, because you're cool at that. I'm gonna lower it just in case, because it feels loud to me. But I might be tripping. But yeah, you can just do your painting, do your assembling, have a great time, and all is good. Test. Oh, you were looking for your Kirby, Kyra? All right. Hopefully all is good. Look at that. I haven't changed since last time. I don't remember how to play. Okay, view requests. Let's see what's up. I'm blue. Yes, you are, apparently. Having a decently nice day today. Learning how to enjoy it without sabotaging it the way I was taught to. Do you have any TED Talks you would recommend? I like the one about using your fancy candle and fine china instead of keeping them and use it until you're dead. I do not watch TED Talks, but I do agree with that statement. Like, sometimes I go to my mom's, and she has so many fancy things that have like encrusted with gold and stuff like that we've never ever used, and I'm just like, but why? For sure they do look pretty. Like, I think I'm a bit old school like my mom in the sense that I would like to have a thing where I can put my pretty dishes and pretty glasses and stuff in it, but I would use them. It's just I would put them there as a display after. That's how I would want to live my life, you know? And for candles, I do not care. I will use them. My problem is I will hoard the vases. I will keep them because I'll be like, maybe I'll reuse it. Maybe I'll do something with it. Maybe I put a plant in it. I have all these things to convince myself to not throw them away. So I have a bunch of empty candle containers in my house, and it's probably a problem. But am I gonna do something about it? Absolutely not, you know? But I don't have a TED Talk, but thank you for sharing. I don't know how to ask him to go out. I think we didn't interact a lot, and it may be weird. Also, it's my fav piercing shop. I don't want to look for another. What? I need new earrings for two of my piercing, so I hope to see him soon. What? She wants to ask him out to go to the her favorite piercing shop. I don't know how to help you with that. It's not clear enough for my brain. I'm sorry. Like, dang. You know, we're just gonna skip that one as well. She got a crush on someone who works in the piercing place. Maybe. Very not clear. Very not clear. So I'm like, I don't want to give you advice that has nothing to do with what you eat. Oh, hello, Crow. I'm doing good. How are you doing? We're out here trying to help people, and their messages are not clear enough for me to understand what they want. So I'm trying my best. I miss being a more open person. I want to meet new people into my life. Let new people into my life. It just feels so hard because of my anxiety. Any ideas how to open up a little bit more or to start combos with all new friends? That's a good one. I think it's easier if you have old friends to try and reconnect. It can be very like, casual. Hey, homie, like it's been forever. What's up? New friends, I mean, if it's new, that you need to maintain. But I do understand, like, I mean, I am an introvert after all. I do understand it's hard to talk to people. I'm just trying to think because I personally don't want to be a more open person. I'm very satisfied with the amount of socializing that I do in my life. So I'm like, curious here for frame data feels like a video that game strat. Like, dang, you guys are ready to throw hands at all moments. Is what I'm understanding from this. But the hardest part of reaching out is definitely doing it. The first step. For old friends, I would recommend being very casual about it. Just, hey, homie, it's been forever. For new friends, try to be yourself and maintain the communication as you get to know them. It is scary. I believe, it can scary, but I don't think you would regret it. Make sure to take care of yourself and protect your heart as you open up little by little. Here we go. You got this. And we gotta add a sticker of a frog because we love Karen. If the turtle had more health, that would be chill. Yeah, I don't think they're supposed to have more HP than others. That's it, Send. Light Garden. Oh, it's a new song. Let's go, we have a new song to listen to. Thank you, Mr. Deer. When you said you didn't like empty people, I wonder if you knew I'd feel that. Why are people being so mysterious today? Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gold. Mr. Deer. Mr. Deer Gold, like, people are being so cryptic today. I'm like, okay. I can't answer. I don't know. Am I supposed to try and comfort you here? I wonder if you knew I'd feel that. Like, you feel like you're an empty person and you have nothing to bring? Like, what is it? We'll see if it comes back. Yeah, I'm not touching that. Hey everyone, I've been wanting to write a novel lately, but no matter how I write it, I know I'm not good at it. Felt. I tried to send it to people to read, they appreciate it, but I feel bad about it. How should I handle it to be confident in my writing? The high schoolers are back in school. It must be deep feeling season. Maybe that's what's up, because like, if you're looking for some type of advice from these tickets, you gotta be a bit more clear, homie. Like, what you want. Like being like, this is very deep, and I don't know if you knew I'd feel that. Maybe, for all I know, maybe these are a song lyric. I think it could be. Like, I feel that sounded like it would be a song or something. Ignore how good it is and just write a ton of them until eventually you get good. That is a way. Yeah. I think you have to be um I think you need to focus on your enjoyment of the writing process. I don't know if my English makes any sense here. Um, it must be reading in between the lines day in school, something like that. They're all practicing today. Keep on doing it. No pressure for success. Goodness, and the improvements you notice. Continue being grateful to the people that take the time to read it. Accept the constructive criticism if you receive any. You will get better over time. Some things cannot be rushed. Keep believing in yourself and enjoying the journey. There we go. Have a deer system. There we go. Send. Yes. I want to try the new song. Wait, what was the title again? Light Garden. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, we're not touching them. Hey, I'm currently jobless, felt, and feeling those waves of all days blurring into one. I thought journaling might help. Would it? If so, what does one do when they journal? I hope it might help organize myself to be more productive too. Any thoughts? When I lost my job a while ago, I guess I went there, but at the same time, I just disconnected from everything. So I was either randomly streaming whenever I felt like it, or I was playing games. That's when I played Hollow Knight. So it was all that was on my brain was like playing my games. I would wake up, do all the paperwork to claim stuff like for like government support and whatnot, and apply to a few jobs and stuff. Even though like I lost my job around Christmas, so it was not exactly the season for it, but I did what I had to do at that point. But I do think that journaling can be very good to organize yourself, and like sometimes when you read it, you internalize it differently. So maybe that's how I would see it as a positive for some people. They need to have it like written and see it and like, go through it properly. Yeah. Being jobless does feel like that. I do believe journaling is a good idea. It can help you organize your thoughts and internalize things differently when you read them a bit later. It's like I don't know how to say that. I want to say like it's like as if you're like I I don't know. Today's the day where my English is lacking, where I know what I want to say in French most of the time, but I can't translate it. Like it's just like what? It's like uh getting rid of things that are heavy by dropping them on the paper. I'd even say writing on paper with a pen can feel better, in my opinion, as a instead of on PC phone. Sometimes writing your plan for the day will help you follow it. Hope this helps. It's not the best written situation, but I tried. Have whatever this is. Alright. Alright. I had a bad day the other day, but I've been feeling a bit better. I've been really getting into making candy and perler bead things, which feels a little silly with how old I am, but it's fine. I'm having fun. I'm happy for you. For you. Happiness is a blessing, and no hobby is dumb. But hold on, what them be 16? I choose to believe that this is a little old lady and she's like 64, barely using a PC, and she's like, oh my god, I'm into making beads, okay? I'm choosing to go that way with my belief, okay? Oh, hello, Conway, how you doing? How does a blessing and no hubby is, silly. Just keep having fun. I hope you keep feeling better every day. On this game, right? Yes, okay. Silly question. Are these letters randomly generated or from people? They're from people. So if I wanted to, I could write some, and when people see them, when I open the game, I had opened it before to set up the stream, they actually can say thank you and like you get a sticker or something. But yeah, no, this is real people, which is why I like it. So sometimes we get some really dark messages that I just avoid. Like there's some things I just don't want to touch, but it's pretty fun, you know? Your age doesn't really even matter. Exactly, you just have fun with your hobbies, like, you know? And that's fine. I'm doing better every day. Stay fun. And have a random bunny. Except when, I don't know where you're going with that. Please deliver it. I'm going out right now. I hope I can enjoy the evening without worrying too much. I just want to be present in the moment with my friend. I feel that. There's so many people that struggle with living in the moment. I hope you had a wonderful evening. Living in the moment can be so hard, but it is so nice when you manage it. If you didn't tonight, it's okay. You'll get it next time. Cherish your friends and close ones, and I hope the best for you. think I should move because you guys can't actually see. I'll be right there with you guys. There we go. Alright, and then sticker. You're gonna get the random bird. There we go. Just your friends, but not your colleagues. Just going to in-person training while having COVID. I mean, I am assuming whoever went didn't know, you know. But yeah, no, I would like my job already forces me to go twice a week. But like if I had a job like you where I had to where I was home 100% and they forced me in for people to have COVID there, like nah. Okay. Someone scolded me in a letter because what I wrote wasn't actually a worry of mine. Okay, someone was edgy. I'm sorry you felt like that. Just wanted to write something silly so that someone could have a laugh and maybe respond. Someone actually replied thanking me for that. It wasn't that bad. Well, thanks for sharing, I guess. But like the other person, like, you know, you don't. This game is not just about your worries. You can write about anything you want. So like, what is that even about? I was like, let me read that in my head just in case it's suspicious. I don't know. I'm like, what is this new message? I love it. Where do cows spend all their money? At the casino. Let's go. Welcome in, Minty. How you doing? Gatekeeping misery. Apparently that's what this person was doing, but I'm happy someone else had a great time. Welcome in. We're just chatting and yapping. Someone I shared a dorm with kept making very horrible comments. It made me feel sick to my stomach. Okay. I don't know why, but I always have this fear that someone bad will change me, and I don't want to be a bad person or hurt loved ones. Intrusive thoughts sucks. Help. What do you mean? So you share a room with someone that's mean, okay? So you think you're gonna be influenced by that and you're gonna become a mean person? Is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works though. As you get older, you become more certain of who you are. This only has some seeing gays on TV is gonna turn your kids' K energy. Yeah, it's like why is that gonna? But I guess some people have a stronger sense of self than others. I always really knew where my values stand and stuff, so I was not real easily influenceable when I was younger. So I guess some people. Like, I guess that's why they say don't do drugs, and if you hang out with the drug people, you'll take some, and most of the time it's kind of true. Like, if all your friends are taking drugs, you might do it as well, so maybe that's why people are scared, but, you know. Oh, hello, Sheriff! Happy to see you're doing well. We're doing good, too. We're figuring out people's life problems, you know? But yeah, I guess this person is probably scared of, like, getting influenced, but I feel like if they're self-aware enough to think about that and be like seeing whatever this person is like and they're like, oh no, I don't want to be like that, I kind of doubt that they would end up just randomly becoming like that. I feel like that would be a bit strange to me type of thing, you know? As you get a whole older, you become more certain of who you are. The fact that you can see issues with this makes me think that you would do your best to not emulate it. You have to be confident and what's the word? Steadfast? Is that how you read that? Steadfast in your beliefs and values. That way, nothing will sway you in a way you're not wanting to. Look at you using big words. Yes, I use big words because I'm big brain, okay? It's Kenny. Hello, Kenny. How you doing? How was your day? How's your weekend coming along? You got... No. Let people influence you and move away from them as soon as you can. Because imagine you stay with someone that's like, you know, a murderer or something. You don't want to be involved or the next victim, okay? If they're shady, just get away. Just get away from them. You'll be okay. Have a dinosaur, maybe. I don't know if it is. What, Kitty, did you win the Eve game? Oh, she was winning an Eve game. Good, I made a cake. Yeah, I saw a picture on Twitter. It looked tasty. It was tasty. I love cake. I want to have cake all the time. But then I remember that it wouldn't be a good idea. Rough. What is your current favorite song or game? I mean, it may be multiple depending or change depending. Mine is currently song Bad in a Good Way. Never heard of that. Game Armored 3. I've joined with AAF, AU Armed Force Clan. I honestly don't really know how to answer this question. I don't know what my current favorite song is, nor is what my current favorite game. Like, I love playing Portal, but is it my favorite game? Probably not. Like, I don't know. I can't answer that. I love a lot of things. I'd be snooping, JK. You're on my only online friend, so I noticed. I see how it is. Look at that. You're just stalking Kenny. Like, oh my god. I'll have to see how you stalk her on the island as well. I always knew you were kind of creepy out here. Like, dang, after. I knew you were that type of person. Damn. Look. Wait. What good orb is. Wait, we're going that way. I could go for a degree where the position is in demand, but I've been doing it all my life, so it's not exciting. Or a degree that has been a childhood dream, but will do me no good where I am and where it will be good. Be good is impossibly inexpensive. Thoughts. The rough time of figuring out your career and your life goals and everything. That's a difficult one. I feel you. Now she gonna remove the meat cake. Probably. Felt. Yeah. I've had discussions about that recently. I think in this type of situation, depends on where you are in your life. Also, how old are you? Because if you're like 20, 25, you can still restart your life at that moment. Thank you for that. It's like, it depends. Like, I feel like once you're 30 and up, that's when it's a bit more difficult. A lot of people will start their families at that point, or will have, like, most people would expect, like, if you're a man to, like, you're financially stable at 30. A woman, sometimes people will wait a bit more, because I feel like women have different types. Like, that's either the career focus, I want to, like, work, like, have my best career, so I will not settle until very late, or I get married at 21. So, like, you know, I feel like a lot of women are like that, so it's a bit difficult to gauge, but I think it's all a gamble depending on your age. If I was 16 trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life, I would probably, if I can afford it, attempt to do the childhood dream. If I know that this is something that I really want to do that will bring me happiness and everything, I would probably try it. And then if by the time I'm 22, 23, 25, it's really not panning out, I think that's when I'd be like, okay, it's time for me to, like, I tried, I really gave it my all to my dream. What can I do to at least do it as a hobby? Because I don't think you should, like, give up on your dream 100%. I feel like if by 25 you're like, okay, my dream is not working out, then I'm just gonna do the smart thing where there's a position in demand, so you're sure that you have a job so you can pay your bills and everything. And if you have to work part-time, like I guess in my culture, like if you're not married, you don't really leave your house and stuff like that. I did it anyways because I was getting too old. But like if you can have your parents support, you can stay with them and until you get your footing in your career and be okay, and then you start your own family and everything later. But yeah, I feel that. And it's weird too because if I knew where I would be today, back in high school, I know exactly what I would have done for school, and my life would be very, very different. I don't even know if I'd be a streamer today, so that way I don't regret it. But I would not have wasted time in doing some programs I didn't want to because I was like getting a degree in electronics. I was getting a degree in building evaluation. I was doing all sorts of things that I'm like, I just wasted money and time doing these until I dropped out. So, it's like rough. I wasted the money that my parents saved for me to go to school for no reason. Yeah, I would have studied something different for sure. Yeah, that's the sad thing with, not being able to go back in the past and change things. But again, if I didn't make the choices I did back in high school and everything, I wouldn't be right here, right now, streaming as a turtle. So do I regret it? No, because I really love my life where it is right now. Could it be like slightly better? Probably, especially like financially. I should probably do better than I'm doing right now. But I'm like, I might though. Like I'm paying my bills, I'm living, and I have a very very fun hobby, like hobby on the side that I enjoy doing. And sometimes I make a few dollars. So like nothing really lost there. It's a pretty good deal in my mind. So let's see. I think it depends on your age personally. If you are under 25, I would say go for your dream. Try your best at it until you can't anymore. If you make it, awesome. If you don't, you still have time to start over, and maybe your dream can become your hobby or side hustle. Then again, this all depends on if you can afford it monetarily too. If not, I'd say do what can pay the bills now and slowly work towards your dream. Good luck. You got this. Okay. Well, I thought you said you have a hobby on the side. Yeah, you just have a hobby or two on the side, you just collect them like Pokemon and stuff. It's like a nice little collection. You can have this individual. There you go. Sugar daddies. I mean, that's a way of paying your bills. So I mean, if we think about it, really, is it really a bad thing? Probably not. Sounds like a win to me. All right. You can count on me to deliver this letter. You better. You better. Oh, okay. So relationship. I met a kind, beautiful girl on the internet, but she suffers severe depressive disorder. We love each other, but she said she will take her own life in the future. Oh, so we won't have a nice result, and she asked me to find a suitable. I'm very painful. I am not touching that. Okay. Oh, hello, Philip. How you doing? Am I not going to get her a sugar daddy? I mean, it would solve a lot of my issues. If that meant that I didn't have to work, I mean, it's kind of tempting if I'm being honest. Like, with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, I was like, oh, maybe it's like relationship advice, and then it wasn't. Then it really wasn't. I was like, I'm not touching that. But yeah, maybe the sugar daddy route is the new lore that I need to like put together, because it would actually work. I would be able to stay home and stream and invest in my streaming and be happy, and one day maybe I can afford to live without the sugar daddy. But at the same time, it does involve dealing with people and communicating. I do not want to do that, so maybe not. I like to smile more at people, and I hope that someone smiled at you today. I didn't go out today, so no, nobody smiled at me. I mean, maybe, no, my sister was in pain. She was not smiling. Yeah, no, nobody smiled at me today. Isn't that depressing? That's what happens when you live alone. Like, you can't be promised that you will actually have someone to smile to. That's a bit depressing. Why'd you do that? Oops, I just did. Hey, and there's nothing you can do about it. I love you. I don't know that. I don't know you that much. I'm not. I don't think that we're close enough for all that. But thank you, homie. Yeah, keep the hominess. I saw a viral Chinese post of a foreigner living there that was sad about being broken up with. The saying I found it was, one boyfriend heart can be sad, 10 boyfriend heart always busy. I mean, yeah, I think I saw this whole thing where there was like, you a swan, he's a monkey or something. Like the girls were like, nah, fam, you're good. He did not deserve you. I think that's what you're talking about. It was great. All the insults that they put in there were glorious. But you learning from that, Kyra. I mean, we all want to have the 10 boyfriends, so we keep busy out here. Yeah, that one. Yeah, no, that was hilarious. I remember when it came out, I think someone was like putting all the best replies in a Twitter thread, and I was like, this is amazing. This is great. Like, I personally, I'm not the type to ever post my face crying on the internet. I still don't know why people got so comfortable doing this, like filming themselves crying. When I was younger, when I was crying because, my parents beat me up because I did something wrong or whatever, when I was tired of crying or something, I would just go to the bathroom and look at myself in the mirror crying and laugh because I was so ridiculous. I'm like, oh my God, am I ugly? Because some people are actually very, very aesthetically pleasing crying. They look pretty. I don't look pretty. I look ugly, fugly crying. There's no way in this world that I would choose to have a camera in my face so I could look at myself after crying. Like, there's no way. I don't know how people do this. Yeah, I should... What more? Oh, yeah, yes, Asta, yeah. Toad listing for Swan Mist. Is that an actual Chinese saying? Is it? Like, dang. It was rough out here. Mana enjoyed looking at people crying. What? How did you come to that conclusion, bro? Like, what you mean? Yeah, I never understood why people would hit record and then start crying. Exactly. Like, the other day I saw, like, there's a whole shorts page of someone documenting how, like, their family has been broken since her daughter took her life and blah, 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 and it's depressing. And then I see this random short of the mother saying, like, oh my God, I think I just found, like she's not even talking. She just found, like, the title is saying, I found the suicide letter that my daughter left for us, like, a year after she died because we didn't know where they were. So, like, you have a video of her finding the letters and having a whole, like, breakdown, crying. And honestly, at first I was like, oh, that's heartbreaking. I felt bad. I felt sad. The crying was hard. But I was like, so you found that. And the first thought was, let me get my tripod and set up my phone and then sit down on the floor, open the letter, read it, cry for about 5-6 seconds and scream in pain, and then I reach the phone so I can close it and take a picture of the letter to then all put it into a short. And I was like, I don't know. Like, is that... If I was going through something so so traumatic. Would that be my thought process? I don't think so. I think people are so used to being on the internet all the time that it's becoming a bit weird. It's becoming like, are we really human? Do we have anything genuine anymore? That's why, like, you have to assume that everything that you see in TikToks and whatnot is not true, because why would it be? Because a normal human would not be filming at that moment most of the time. Like, if you're on the road and you see something, and like, you can tell when someone just happened to catch something on their video, like they were driving and then like a deer ran away, like, they didn't plan for that, but they were filming for X, Y, and Z. But sometimes it's really like, okay, but why was anybody filming at that second for this thing? It's like weird. Yeah, those forced reactions are so bad. Yeah, look, the thing is that I do think that the pain was real. Like, the painful crying felt real. It just sours everything to know that she prepped this up, and she was like making sure she got a good shot of it. Like, it's like, they read them first and then decide to get sympathy points online, to be honest. Probably. So it probably hurts for real because the letters are real, but the fact that you had to like recreate the scene to share on the internet is where it rubs me the wrong way. Like, I don't feel as sad for them as I felt sad as at the beginning, because like, what did you just do that for? I'm not too sure, It's social media has done very bad things. It's so weird because growing up, like, we didn't have that much, like, I was an individual before the Facebooks and the, I guess, the social media. I guess back for me it was like online games, but then again, I didn't speak English, so I was not playing these or anything. So when the Facebook, the high fives, the MySpace happened, I was still a bit too young to use them, but I saw my sisters using it. And then it devolved into something. I think it's as soon as TikTok or whatever it was before Musical.ly happened, I think that the short form content is actually a problem. As old grandma as I sound, I definitely think that it damages my my concentration and how much I can focus on stuff. And I'm not sure what to do at this point because I can't focus on anything. I've become quite bird-brained. And I wasn't like that before. I think it does something to my brain where I cannot just sit down and do one thing. If I'm gonna do something, I have to have something playing in the background. Even if I'm not listening to what's going on in the video, I just need something going on at all times. And then I will forget what I'm saying in the middle of a sentence. Like, it's just really bad. And I'm like, I need to like have a cure. Maybe I'll try to have like, when I'm on vacation in October, maybe I'll try to be like offline as much as possible, avoid the shorts, avoid the things. For sure, there are a lot of cool things and good ideas of things I want to do, like, how to decorate my house or new recipes and a bunch of things that are very fun online, but it's just too much. Like, shorts and TikToks are the worst. Like, I feel like at least when I'm listening to like true crime videos, it's like an hour and a half videos. I'm focusing on the story most of the time as I'm doing stuff. I feel at least I have to focus to make sure I understand the whole story. A short is just like pop, pop, pop. You're just doom scrolling for an hour and you don't know when that happened, It doesn't make the whole story seem fake when you take the time to prepare it and then cry as soon as you hit record. Yeah, it's like, if you were filming from the beginning as you were going through the room and you found them, but I would not believe that if I saw it online, to be honest. Yeah. Vine was fun. I was never a Vine kid though. Like, I knew of it, I had heard of it, but I never actually watched Vine. So I don't know. I've heard of it, but I wasn't there for it. Shorts videos are the killer of attention span. Yes, I avoid them like the plague, and I think you're doing the smartest thing you could do to protect your brain. It's really damaging, and I can see the damage it has done to me. And I'm not sure what to do because apparently you can't even hide them anymore. And also, like, I do enjoy shorts. Sometimes it's fun. Some people do like more series type of things, and like you want to know like what part of the series you're at, or some people give you like what do you call them? Like, they do true crime, but it's like true crime in a minute, so you get a bunch of information in a short amount of time, and it's fun and it can be interesting, or it can be like jokes and it'd be a lot of fun, little skits. but I do understand the damage that it does. I guess at least if shorts were always like about a minute, it would already be better than the shorts that are like 5 to 10 seconds. So like you didn't get anything from this except for like and then you just scroll away and you look like the people in Wall-E or something, you know. Uh, Mana tries internet detox after her workout goals are achieved. Next challenge. Yes, you know I'm on a healthy challenge situation. Hopefully I get there. I already have issues with that ADHD, so it would probably make it worse. Have a good night, Carpet Den. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, you can't hide them anymore. We're just lame. Yeah, like it's not like I ever hid them before, even though I should have. But you know, it's a thing. It's difficult out here. Okay, our poor brain. And I feel like the older I get, the worse it gets. And I'm like, dang, that's really not good. Anyways, that was a little tangent here, but we're here to yap anyway. Is it normal for students to be brought up in the middle of the year in daycares? What? The place I work, I feel, is constantly moving kids all the time, but as a teacher, it sets all the progress back to zero. I know everywhere is different, so need some perspective. One place is I know doesn't. Okay, so it's a teacher and their kids are being moved classes in the middle of the year? Um, When's the next time you're going to sing stream? I'm not too sure. I thought about doing it tonight, then I changed my mind because I didn't feel like it. So, but I will always have one singing stream per month. I will be away most of October, but maybe I'll try to have one for October before I leave. I'll have to check. But yeah, it's gonna happen. I always have at least once a month. You just have to be there for it. Be there or be square, okay? I'm trying to think because I know that like my nieces in their school, one of them was having trouble with a little boy that would keep like beating her up or like calling her the N-word and whatnot. And no matter what my sister did, they contacted the school, they got in contact with the kid's parents, they did everything. And that kid was just the worst, and he was still like, you know, and like annoying her to no end. And my niece does have like ADHD and like other troubles, and it was really hard for her emotionally to go through. I don't know, would I have rather like they changed her class? Because the thing is like they have other friends, even if there's one bad kid in the class that hates them or something, they have other friends. And I think like having them get settled back into a new routine with new kids in the middle of the year would probably be weird. In her case, it did not change her class, but for this year, she was really hoping that when she got into class, she would be in a class where her bullies pretty much wouldn't be there. And thankfully, none of them are there, and one of her best friends are in her class now. So I guess personally, I would say it's better to keep them in their class just so they can settle in and know what's up, and then change it for the next year. Unless it's absolutely grave and like it cannot be, you know, as long as it's not a common thing. It's just once there's a real situation is how I would see fit to deal with this type of situation personally, you know? Yeah, I won't answer, but that's how I thought. I cannot speak Spanish, I'm sorry. If a girl isn't ready to date but says I love you and you were there for them to support them during a toxic relationship, is there a chance to be with her in the near future? What? So girl is not ready to be in a relationship, but she says I love you to boy. I'm wondering. Yeah, like don't give the man hope. I'm like, yeah, don't do that. I feel like she might be, even though she might not be evil, she might be playing with him though. Like I love you is not a small thing to say to someone. I feel like for that, the English language is very good. In French, we don't have a different word for like and love, so it makes it hard. But if you don't love the man, you don't say I love you. Or like, what are you trying to say? Like, oh, one day I might be ready to date you. Because the thing is, I realize that if the girl is in a toxic relationship and you were there for them, like how long has she been out of that toxic relationship is what I wonder. But also I think there's blame on her there's some blame on her to entertain this man thinking he has a chance. But I know that online the people would be like, "Oh no, like why are you putting it like why can't guys just be there for their female friends?" Like I feel like that's different. She should have never said I love you if she doesn't think he has a chance, because I really don't think he has a chance. See, his name is L. He's taking that L. I think he should talk to her and be very upfront about what his intentions are and move along. Like, this is up. Yeah, I'm moving along. I'm not answering it. I'm just sharing my thoughts on it. But yeah. I hope you're having a good night, Mommy. Oh, hello, Dream. Hello. Welcome in. How are you? I'm out here reading people's troubles, sometimes answering, sometimes not. When it's too complicated, I'm like, I ain't giving advice that I can't. There's a report button. I didn't know. I guess for people that have like suspicious issues, you know. Well, I guess we're into the relationship stuff. Let's go. Hey yo, how are you? How was your week and what are your weekend plans? How do I know if breaking up is the right choice? What if I live to regret it because I realized things weren't as bad as I thought? What if I miss out on a happy life with someone because of it? I'm so really scared of making the wrong choice. I think that there's a lot of things to consider in a breakup. And again, I feel like a lot of things you consider depending on how old you are, but at the same time, you don't want to miss out on your true love if for the bad reason. I don't really have any plans this weekend, but I had a great week. Well, we take the positives where we can take them. That's what matters, really. Breaking up is a tough decision. I think, as stupid as it may sound, sometimes you need to do a pros and cons list and see what's up. You need to see, do I see myself with this person in a year, 5 year, 10 year? Do you see yourself building a family with this person? Do you share the same values? Are you sure that that will not create any conflict? Like, there's so many things to consider, and every relationship is so different. You don't want to make the wrong choice, but you don't want to stay with someone and waste their time if you're unsure. Honestly, from the fact that you're unsure, I think you need to have a really good time thinking about it. Like, if I was in a relationship and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I should break up, because I don't think you should not break up because you have FOMO. Like, if it's your fear of missing out because you like, what if she was the one? You can't think like that. And especially when you actually do break up with a person, if you do, you can be going back, because I fear that this would create a comparison in their life if they go with next time, like if they don't really want to break up with this person, they do it anyways, and then the next girlfriend comes along and you're like, oh, the other one was better, oh, the other one would do this and that, and then if you bring that into your new relationship, it's gonna be more of a problem as well. So yeah, I feel like there's too many variables. Like, I feel like if I was to answer this one, I would need to actually know the couple. Like, let me know what's going on in your life, and then I can probably give you some advice and be like, oh, is it that big of a deal? I think one thing I've learned in life is to better evaluate what's important, what is a non-negotiable for me. Like, let's say I found someone and they were like, I know I don't want to have kids. Well, that's not negotiable for me. I want kids. And like, whether I can have them or not, that's another story. But like, if the person I like doesn't want kids, there's no discussion there. Like, you shouldn't even be entertaining that at that point, yeah, I guess I would need to really know them. Comparison is definitely a type of poison, yeah. And sometimes you don't even realize that you do it. So it's a very slippery slope. Like, you can easily get into, like, anytime your new girlfriend annoys you, you're like, oh, my old girlfriend was not doing that, so I was better off. Oh, I should have stayed with her. You don't want to have that regret seeping into your new relationship. So you have to be very careful with that. All right. Geez, we really are in the trenches with the relationships. My boyfriend and I broke up. Although I stayed in contact with one of his friends, who easily became my best friend, we have gotten really close and we are starting to like each other. My ex was very abusive, so we don't stay in contact. Is it wrong of me? I don't know if the word is wrong, but it's very unwise, is what I would say. And is like I would think, oh, is that dude really his friend? For several things. If this guy is your ex's best friend, well, friend, he's your ex boyfriend's friend. He was friends with someone that was abusive. That's suspicious. He never called him out on that. Like, because people say things. Do we really know the reality? We don't know. Did it happen? I don't know. But first, I don't judge people a lot on who they hang out with, but in that situation I would be like, don't you know your friend that you never said anything, never did anything? But also, I feel like you're making an unwise decision in my humble opinion, because if it was scary and abusive, the moment he learns that you may, you know, date his friend, what do you think is gonna happen? I don't think you need to like live in fear of what he would do, but I just think it's not the wisest thing to do. If I had an abusive ex and I cut contact with him, I would have cut contact with his friends as well. I would have cut all the bridges that could link us back together and hope for the best. But that's me. I don't know. I hope for the best for you. I hope you're safe. I don't think it's quote unquote wrong, but I really don't think it's the best idea. The relationship is over. To play the villain advocate, your past relationship really can't control your future ones. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't want her to feel like she lives in fear. I'm just saying, like, be careful. Because I don't know what she means by my ex was very abusive. Are we talking about someone that's crazy and that's gonna stay in your vicinity as you go into this new relationship? Do your old boyfriend and new potential boyfriend, do they still talk? Are they still friends? Personally, I would have trust issues. But that's me. That's why I'm like, I would not enter this person, because I don't know. I have thoughts about it. I don't think you should live your life thinking about your ex and what makes him happy. And it's not about his happiness, it's more about her safety that I'm thinking right here. And sometimes I would choose to not do things to make sure I don't, I cover all my bases. But hopefully all is good, and if they decide to date, nothing happens. The stream is comfy. Oh, I'm happy you're comfy here. Today's yapping, chatting, seeing what's going on. In my opinion, FDX, I see how it is. But yeah, again, I'm thinking about her safety. And also, I personally would have trust issues if it was his friend. Depending. I mean, if it was just a random friend that he saw twice, different. But if he was a close friend of the ex, I would question his values, personally. But that's me, Abusive could just be emotionally abusive as well. It could be. I don't know. I'm a bit paranoid, so that's why I'm not saying that my advice is the best, Person sounds like a teenager, to be honest, and teens aren't really gonna do. I don't know. I watch a bit too much true crime to agree with that statement. I have seen a lot of things that teenagers be doing. And no, I would not say that. Like, I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago that there was a teenager that she broke up with her boyfriend, and then he murdered her and like dismembered her and just threw her parts in a cemetery. So I don't know. Teenagers do be crazy out here. I don't know. So yeah, they might be fine. They might not be. I watch too much true crime, and I'm very aware. We're back to this person. Let me go back here. Oh, see? We did some good work tonight. Someone sent their thanks for the letter you wrote and another Goji sticker. I got a sticker and I got a thank you. I think we're doing great tonight. Say nice things. Oh, what is this? Hey, put me down. Okay. What? If you're feeling bad, do good things. Say good morning to that old man in front of that grocery store. I don't have that. Call someone pretty. I do regularly. Just look at the view from your house. I do too, because I have a nice sunset going on in my room upstairs. You may feel better and make people's day better. That's good advice. Thank you, Random Paper Plane. We appreciate that. comfy. Have a nice drink. And be happy. Oh, well, that doesn't do what I wanted to, but you know. Call someone pretty, but everyone's ugly. Shh. Can you not be nice sometimes, Asterla? Dang. Folding paper. Preparing for takeoff. Let's go. No, of course. It's Solid! Hello, how you doing? How was your week? How have you been? We're yapping, chatting, writing letters tonight. How are you? I can decorate my room? No, I can't. Aw, I thought... Oh, wait. Oh, we have room themes? I never knew that. Hello, Rachel. How you doing? People are nuts. That's why I come and ask her for keeping the creeps at bay the best he can. I have to give him that. He does keep the creeps very far, and we appreciate that. He bans with no care in the world. Oh, I never knew that the stickers gave theme for the rooms. That's so cute. I want the green one. Yeah, I want the green one for now. Look at that. We have a pretty room. How amazing. Doing good. My place is like 35 degrees. Dang, it's like 20 degrees in my office, and I'm like, sheesh. I think I owe this deer a drink. Yeah, you do. I do too. I thought about drinking tonight, but I'm too lazy to make myself a drink. You look beautiful today. Oh, making me blush. Look at that. Can you tip my respect to the turtle that can't sing like an angel? Stop it. You're gonna make me blush. And I don't sing that well. It's so funny because I was a little bit more. If someone asked, I probably would have done karaoke today because I thought about doing it and I just changed my mind. But maybe next week. I mean, I'll see. I still have to do my September karaoke at some point, so it'll happen. It's always a good time of day to try again. Too much trying though. Well, everyone deserves a break every once in a while. Hang in there. See, people are so nice sometimes. Yeah, I'm just gonna not touch that. My god, Aster always complaining about my choices. What you mean it matches Myrtle? Always here to complain. I don't want to sound like I'm overpraising, but I think you sing really, really well and probably should do more of it. Thank you. I actually do. I guess you are quite new to the community, but it's minimum 1 karaoke a month, and I do covers, and then I sing for no reason, and I do randomly mumble sing while I stream. So you got some stuff going on out here. Hello, Mana, what's crooking it? Oh, hello, Kruka. How you doing? We're doing pretty well. We're just chilling. We're just talking to people. Aster's complaining because it's too bright and whatnot, I guess we're just... I don't want the blue. Do I want the blue? I'll do the blue for now, okay? Alright, so we're not touching that. Let's see. I went to a Bring Me the Horizon concert. I don't know them. I love them, but I was very depressed and with low expectations, but it was so good. I even hugged Ollie and they reposted one of my videos. I don't know how, but since that I feel better. In the smallest things, there is hope. I guess so. I think I have been blessed in my life to never really be depressed. I usually get through things. I have down periods, but I'm not clinically depressed. And I can imagine how that feels and how unmotivated you are to do anything. And I try to understand it the best I can, especially with people around me. But I really do believe that small things can really change someone's day. That's why, I will never be rude to random people in the street for no reason, because what if I'm the reason, their 13th reason? I'm always gonna do my best to bring some positivity in people's life, and if going to that concert was with that positive thing that makes them go on the high for a while, well, that's good. You never know what might make it. Doing well, just playing Genshin and doing story quests. Yay! I'll never be rude to random people. Oh my god, look at Aster being nice. But I'm gonna be rude to you. Wow. See, you guys caught in 4K admitting to his crimes and his rudeness and his bullying of my person. See, I always knew I wasn't tripping. It's just the reality of things, okay? Cannot believe. Who would have thought Aster was such a bully? Who would? I don't know. I was gonna say something. What was it before Aster troubled me with his bullying? I forgot. Oh, it's Cass! Hello, Cass. How you doing? It's been forever. It hasn't, but I'm saying that because my brain cannot. How are you? How was your week? How is your weekend looking like? Do you have cool plans? Cool things you want to do because you're a cool individual? We're all here yapping, and Aster's admitting to being very rude. That's what's up. My partner want to take me to Waikiki because I've never been. What are some things you can do? Okay, the bragging. Okay, you want to brag about your partner wanting to take you to Waikiki. I see how it is. You think most people have been? You think any of us can actually help you as we're here sitting in our rooms writing letters? Like, okay, E, I see you. E, go on with your bragging, okay? Like, dang, I can't, How dare you? I want to go on vacation. You're just bragging. Wow. Doing good cleaning right now. Gotta do more cleaning this weekend, but it's chill. I feel you on that. I did a lot of cleaning in my place this week. I'm not done, but I had been kind of lazy since I moved, so I had a bunch of boxes that were still not undone. I got most of it done, but I think I'm at the place where I need to make my place a home more than just the place I live in. So I finally hung a few pictures, and I'm trying to decorate and like organize things because I felt like my house was feeling like a bit like cold because I had no decoration whatsoever. So I was like, I need pictures, I need something going on, I need paintings on the walls. So I did a bit of that Tuesday, and now I feel better, even though I'm not sure that they stick to the wall properly, but that's another story. But Mana Salty, yes, you got a problem with that, Aster? Dang. It's hard to find a place for all things. Yeah, exactly. Like right now I'm looking and I'm like, okay, so I have my ukulele. I'm like, it's in its case. I'd like to display it, but where the hell am I doing that? In the kitchen? I don't think so. In my office, it's like my office is kind of small. Where do I put them? On the walls? Like I don't know what to do. Do I need shelves? And I refuse to buy more furniture because I have too much for a one-person situation. I already have too much furniture in my house. I'm like, I cannot, like, I'm not adding more than absolutely necessary, but it's just so hard. And I haven't really fully organized my kitchen, and I'm annoyed by it. Like, it's very much functional, but it's missing that functionality of my cupboards, and I'm annoyed at it. Like, that's the type of thing that keeps me up at night. I'm like, I just need to organize my kitchen, and I cannot, and I'm annoyed, okay? Rough times all around. Yeah, stop bragging, E. Who managed to do a body transformation? How do you do it? And what did you do? And what motivated you? I'm curious. Well, I didn't. I know some people that have done. I know, like, I have one sister that's trying to lose weight after her babies and stuff, and like I think she's doing pretty good. But now I got to hear you play that ukulele. Oh God. I don't know if I've ever. I think I have, but it might have been like 2 years ago or something. I haven't played ukulele in stream in forever. I have one cover where I played the ukulele for it. Again, all the covers that nobody knows about. Go to that Mana concert. Well, that's the thing. I am not a professional, so I cannot sing and play at the same time, no matter what instrument. Like, I can play piano. Don't ask me to drink. That too, but don't ask me to sing at the same time. I don't have the body brain coordination for it, sadly. I really wish I did, because I would probably do that instead of having my music on YouTube. I would probably just play music myself and sing if I could. But I tried, and I guess I didn't go to music, like I didn't really have music classes that would let me get that far. And I've tried, but I know that I guess it's just the way my brain is wired. just like how I cannot play drums is just because you can't ask me to do something different with my left hand and right hand on a different beat. Like my sister is a drummer and she tried to show me once, like just bring like the bottom thingy and then do the same with the little ching 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 on the side, and I was like, nah, that's not it. Oh, I can play piano. Let's go, musicians. I can really do left and right hand on pianos either. Don't even try to sing at the same time. Exactly. I think I have like one song on my ukulele that I kinda can sing on, but I can't strum. I can do like one chord at a time. I think it's that Spice and Wolf song. I can actually like strum along. Well, I mean, play the chord along, but not really strum properly and stay on beat with it. But I can kind of sing it. Except for that, there's not a single song I can do that. Like, it's just like my brain will not comply with my demands when it comes to that, you know. But yeah, no, I don't think I never got a manage. Just like I'm trying to exercise right now, I've never managed to exercise long enough to see like a big transformation. But this is not, I never quote unquote needed one. It's not like I needed to like either gain or lose a lot of weight. Like even like the weight I was trying to lose in the past month was 5 pounds. That's always, I'm between 5 to 8 pounds over when I'm overweight, and that's about that. And it's never that big of a deal, which also makes it more difficult for me to lose because I'm already plateauing when I start. So it's just tragic. The only thing I could do is try to tone my muscles, but I'm lazy and I will not like buy weights or anything. So I just very very much tame myself. But yeah, I can't help with that question even if I wanted to at this point. I've met really nice people recently, so nice that it is like a dream. I want to be closer and good friends with them, but my fears, insecurities, and anxious thoughts get the better of me, making me pull away and hide. I hate it. Aw, it's sad because this message like started so happy, and it's like, oh my god, I'm having a great time, and now I hate it. It's just like so many emotions. Drums, you got to learn which hand you are going to be faster with too. Oh yeah, no. My sister is like a professional drummer. She tried. Her husband is too. And they're teaching their daughters sometimes. I cannot. Like I don't have that like bone in me. It's just not happening, you know? I do respect people that can like play drums. I respect, but I cannot. Like I know where my strengths are, and mine are definitely not in drumming, you know. The drums is like driving a stick shift car. Yeah, which I do not do, and I do not know how. So that already tells you I live with my automatic car, and I'm very happy that way. I have no intention of learning how to do stick shift. By the time I find myself in a situation where I need to do that, I will leave that to husbando, because hopefully I'll have him by then, and he'll know how to do it. Cause I'm not touching that. That's scary. I've seen people. I've been in cars and I see people like all the everywhere, and I'm like, I just put it on drive, and then I press if I want to go faster, and then I brake, and that's it. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that perfect for your brain to be very smooth and do what you gotta do? Yes. So I don't want to learn stick shift. I'm okay, and most places don't use stick shift, so I'm good. I don't know. I'm lazy, so I don't really want to say like type it out, but yeah, no, I think it's difficult to tell people what to do because they do have fear, they have insecurities, they have anxious thoughts. I can't tell them like get over it, you just do it. That's not how it works. I feel like it's kind of hard to like give the right advice for that. I can be encouraging and be like, you got this, I know it's scary, you do it anyways, but I don't have any like practical advice for them, you know. Mana has a smooth brain. I do not. You're projecting. Driving is hard enough without having to learn timing and pressure of the pedal for real. Exactly. Like, I'm a good driver. Don't add more trouble to my life. Let me just be and live my life properly, just pressing on and off, you know, following the motions. I don't even know, like, what is an advantage of a stick shift. Like, why would someone choose stick shift over automatic? Except for price, because I believe that like those manual cars are cheaper most of the time. But except for that, why? To be fair, driving manual isn't as hard as it sounds. I don't think like it's the most terrible thing, but why would I want to trouble myself with more steps to make the car move? Is what I wonder. I'm like, well, do I want to do all that? Like, do I? I'm like, I could just not, type of thing. I'm just like, yeah, you get more control with a stick. Control for what? Like, if you're on the highway and you're going 100, what more control do you need? Like, does it help the car not go this, or like, does it make it go faster? What kind of control do you need that much on the car, like, as you drive? And after a while, they get you to where you don't even think about it. I'm sure, like, it becomes like muscle memory, but at the same time, I'm like, what type of control am I trying to gain driving? I just want to be going forward or going backward, depending on my needs, park my car and call it a day. So why do I need more control? What control are we talking about, Every time I have tried, I put the clutch in a thing but not right timing and it get all jumpy. Oh my god, that would scare me out of my mind. Like, I don't think I would be surviving the stress that this would create in me. I would be the type to be a very not smooth driver, because I've never been in a manual car that was actually like smooth all the way when people change gears. I don't know. It's never been smooth for me. A manual car will make you have more control going up and down where an automatic struggles to go up hills. You might even slide backwards in an automatic. What? A manual car will make you have more control going up and down here, where an automatic struggles to go up hills. You might even slide backwards in an automatic. I mean, where are you going? Like, are you going on like hills every day? Like, I'm trying to see, like, I've lived my whole life. When I was a kid, my parents had a whole like minivan and a normal small car. I don't remember ever going anywhere where we couldn't go up a hill. Like, I know we went up in the mountains in our minivan when I was younger. I mean, we managed. And since then, my parents, like, I have like an SUV type of car. I've never had these problems with them. So I'm trying to see like what would be a situation where I would be struggling with that, Also, manual is kind of fun. I'm a bit sad mine is automatic. I mean, why not change? It's gonna be cheaper. My brother had a really kick-ass car and it was manual. I got to drive it a few times. I mean, I guess for some people, cars are fun. I don't particularly enjoy driving. I know I'm good at driving, but I don't like doing it. It does stress me out. So you'll see my shoulders go up most of the time, but I am very confident in my skills when I drive. But I don't like it. It's not a fun activity. I don't get excited driving. It's just a thing I have to do to get places, Low gear and can stay in low gear if you want to. I don't even know what that means. He took it to the drag strip a few times even. That thing was kind of nuts. Yeah, I've never been a car person, so I don't personally see the appeal. I understand it, but I don't see it. No, I'm just using that as an example as why a manual car can be better. Oh, okay, I see. I'm still a bit confused, and I don't think it's gonna like convince me of ever getting a manual. I will let people have the manuals as all they want. I will stick to my little automatic car. One day when I'm fancy and rich, I can get an electric car and call it a day. I'm too scared to have a fully electric car because I'm like, what about the moment where you don't have a way to charge it and you're stuck somewhere? Like, I need a hybrid. I need to have a backup plan. I need to know that if there's nowhere to charge my car, or I can't charge it for X, Y, and Z, or it's winter and it all broke down, I know that I can't put gas in my car. Like, a full-on electric car absolutely scares me. I don't even know how they fare in the winters we have here with the minus 30s and 40s. Like how is the car gonna go? Like, how is it gonna be okay? I don't know. It's scary. Had enough power to break its own engine mounts. Not great, to be frank. I don't know what. I don't. If there's one thing I will not have a problem saying is I do not know anything about car. Now that I am a car owner, I'm a bit stressed and I'm like my dad needs to be around for a long time because I don't know where to go. I don't know what to ask. I don't know how I don't know what to do with anything, so I need my dad around because I've never had a car. Like now I'm like, "Oh, I have to pay insurance for it. Oh, I need to pay like the plaque. I need to there's so many things to think about that I'm just like, I don't know, bro. Um, of course, not the car person, turtle person. Indeed, you are right, Cass. I am very much a car person or a truck driver, as we've seen with Twig, but you know, that's a different story. You know? Also, manual cars are Kia Boy proof. What does that mean? Yeah, what is Kia Boy? Like, what does that mean? Just keep a portable generator in the trunk. I guess, but like, is it enough? And I'm the type to want to do like a road trip one day. But what if my car, like, I don't know if where I'm going there'll be any way to charge it properly. I mean, I don't want to have that stress of not having what I need for the car. Like, I think if I'm like, if I was rich and famous, like I can get married and we both have our cars, I feel like one of ours should be uh an electric car so that we save on gas and stuff, and the other one should be hybrid, just so like, okay, on a day-to-day basis we mostly use the electricity, and then when we want to go do a road trip we can just put gas in the car when we stop and whatever. That's my head canon best situation, you know. um you never heard of the Kia Boys? Yeah, I've never heard of the Kia Boys. Like, what is that? Are we talking about the TikTokers that were like stealing Kia cars, or am I tripping? I don't know. Put simply, it had enough aftermarket parts in it to have enough power to break parts. Had enough aftermarket parts in it to have enough power to break parts. Yes. Mm-hmm. I assume just boys who drive Kias. I guess that's the only assumption we can make from that. The car could break itself, Fish is saying. Okay. So it would just like it's so powerful that it explodes parts. Like, could it not also explode with the person in it? Like, is it like, was that a dangerous situation type of thing? Because again, that's not convincing me that I would enjoy that type of car. I mean, I'm scared. I don't like. I'm not someone that would want to get into like racing cars that go super fast. I would be like, oh, I'm so dead. Like, you know, I told you, I'm not like a thrill-seeking turtle. I don't do roller coasters. I don't do bungee jumping. I don't do jumping out of a plane. And I would also not do going into racing cars. Like, I've been into a car when I was way younger where there's a dude that was very proud of his sports car. So he was driving super fast in the small street, and I was sure I was gonna die. You know when they go so fast that you feel like you're sticking to the seat? And I was like 9 or 10, and I was like, bro, why are you doing this? It was me and another like kid. Like, I remember, okay, so I had a violin concert back in the day, and I was lost. I didn't know what to do. And then again, maybe he could have been a creep and you know, kidnap us, but apparently a dad of someone that was going to the concert like found us in the street. They were like, oh, that's where I'm going, like, just get in, I'll take you. Now I think about it, that's a very suspicious story. But he got us in his car. He's like, oh, you guys are not in the right spot, get in. We get in the car, and it's a sports car. I remember it was a type of like seat belt that you have to put like two connecting on you, like race cars. And then he was driving like a crazy person in the streets with two little girls, and then he dropped us off where we were going because he was going there or something. I can't remember the details. And I was like, but what's wrong with you? I did not enjoy any second of that. That was not like, I was like, oh, that's cool. That was no, I did not enjoy the thrill. That was not, you know. Wait. Let me catch up. Yeah, lots of power it broke stuff. Got expensive, I would guess. Yes, the Kia Boys are car keys. Mostly they steal Kias. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. My brother put a lot of time and money into that car. Yeah, I mean, I guess that was his hobby. Like, you know, me, I put money into my VTubing, put money in cars. I don't know, I think it might be more expensive for that. Oh, hello, the plethora. You won monies. Sorry, I mean car thief, not car keys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll save that stuck to the seat feeling for very occasional roller coaster, much safer than road. Yeah, I don't want to be in a car feeling that. Okay. Oh, it's Kato. Hello, how you doing? I did that once. It was at the airport and I couldn't get in touch with the taxi company and guy was like, "Hey, you want to ride home?" Turns out this guy lives super close to my house. Well, that makes it a bit creepy. It's like, why were you there? And now that I've watched so much true crime, I was like 9 or 10 back then. I would be like, there's no way I'm getting into a stranger's car. And I will say, I've gotten in strangers' cars twice in my life. That was one. The other one, it was an actual creep, but that's a little trauma that I try not to talk about because I'm kind of ashamed I was dumb enough to do it. But yeah. I probably shouldn't have gone in the car with a random guy, but a free ride home. Exactly how I felt. That's rough out here. Put my video. Yeah, hello, hello. I hope you're doing good. You have good weekend plans, Kato. How you doing? We're yapping away today. Hello, Mana. I made it today. Like, hello, Zachary. How you doing? Happy to see you. We're just yapping away. Sometimes looking at what people are going through and giving advice, but But yeah, going fast is fun. I don't know. I don't personally like it, but what if a stranger has candies in the car? Nah, I don't know. I feel like I've talked about it on stream, but I had an old dude pick me up and wanted me to do stuff, and I was like, "Let me go out, like right now, or I'm gonna scream," type of thing. But yeah. Anyways, dude was in a business suit. He didn't look sus, but I was still dumb, and this was very earlier this year. No, okay, Kohaku, you're a bit too old for this. I mean, I can't judge you because I did something very similar, and my case was way worse than yours. But we're old turtles and dinosaurs. We need to be smarter with these things. We need to know that people can be scary in the streets. Okay. Kohaku, oh my God, Kohaku, stranger danger. Exactly. I don't know. Like, I guess I thought I had the stranger danger like brain, but then when that happened, I realized I didn't, and then now I have it. Now I'm scared of everybody in the streets. Like, you look my way and I'm like always gonna want to talk to me and I'm gonna run away. But back in the day, I just thought people were nice. Like the day it happened, like it was raining. It made no sense how rainy it was, and like I was waiting at bus stop and stuff, and then he offered to give me a lift to the metro. Should not have gotten into that stranger's truck. I could have died that day. Who knows? um. Hello everyone. I do hope you all have a good weekend. Yee! Look, right there, 30 is too old to be kidnapped. Yeah, like it's not how it goes out here. Sorry, this voice to text is not working. It's picking up whatever it wants to hear. Yeah, no worries. As long as you're being safe. I hope you're not driving or doing something dangerous right now, Shoes. They could try, but low-key, I'd probably annoy them so bad they give me back. Even though it wouldn't be fun to be kidnapped, I hope that would be the ending of this, You used to live in a Disney movie? I mean, I guess my brain thought I was, and then when that happened, I realized that the world is a very, very scary place, and I should not try and, trust people like that. When me and my friends were at a Baramana, we got approached by a woman saying she was my friend's girlfriend. Some dude was being a creep. Oh, it was me and 4 mechanics. We scared the dude away. Let's go, doing the Lord's work, helping. Like, that's what you gotta do, because as I said, I am very self-conscious. Like, I'm self-aware that I cannot fight anybody in the street, so I'm never gonna try and do it myself. So that's the scary thing. Imagine if you're a woman that's having a creep coming for her, and she goes to a group of friends like you guys. But what if you guys turned out to be creeps as well? What you do? Like, thankfully you weren't, and like there's a lot of good people that will help. But you never know. Like, you might be, oh, let me get away from this creep. This dude doesn't look like a creep, and then a serial killer like ready to take you to his basement. So you never know. Gotta be careful. Especially serial killers. They never look like they are. They always surprise you with their creepiness. Okay. Well, you just need Floridian friends. I do. Wait, you do? We are the first ones to jump into a fight to for someone's help. Well, that's the thing. You guys are far. If something was to happen to me tomorrow, like, you guys couldn't be there. That's the problem with life and like living away like that. It's not good. No serial killers look like me. What do you mean? Roll 2 ones on luck in a row. Like I'm gonna try it out here. But yeah, Mana, I say this as someone who watches a lot of true crime, but you might need to watch less true crime. I mean, it's a bit too late. Honestly, like, I'm so up to date on all the true crime that, like, it's very rare that I watch a new video and I don't know the story already. Like, I know everything, I know all of them. But also, you know, I'm not saying that the world is actually dangerous, but I have two, like, direct members of my family to whom stuff has happened. Like, either attacked in the streets or, like, almost choked to death. And a bunch of things that's happened to direct family of mine. So I am gonna be wary of everything. Like, I'm a bit paranoid and I'm gonna be, you know, looking behind my back all the time. I don't trust people easily and I don't get out of my house that easily. Unless I really have, like, I have errands to run or I have to go to work. You won't catch me, like, you know, randomly strolling in the streets at night. I'm not, you know. If the stranger looks like a 50-year-old teacher, it's a serial killer. Probably. Honestly, probably. Funny thing is, man, we have more animal attacks than people attacks here in Florida. I would not even doubt that. I don't doubt your word on it. And again, where I live is boring. We don't have beaches. We don't have anything cool. But at least we don't have to deal with nature too much. Like, the animals are not in towns. And they're chill and they're not like venomous and whatnot. So, you know, we don't have crocodiles. Like, we're good. Like, we're not gonna go swim and something's gonna eat us, you know? So I'll take the peace of mind for the boring place I live in, you know? Internet or alternate? I mean, outside is scary. Yeah. We won't cash you outside. Yeah, cash me outside. How about that? Yeah, I mean, gotta say, Florida's crime rate is not really that low, though. I wouldn't know. I don't know. I feel like all places have their scary spots. Like, there are scary spots in my city where I don't feel safe, and I know that you wouldn't catch me randomly walking there. Like, nah. And sometimes, you know, like, it's where it's gangs and stuff, and you think sometimes I'm black, I shouldn't be scared. No, you be scared and you don't go there. You never know. Some people take over places and you never know what's going on. Like, I've had some family like that did the wrong choices and ended up in gangs and whatnot, and there's crime. And I think, like, the other day I opened my dad's phone and he was reading the news because I was helping him with something, and then a random dude followed a dude coming out of a supermarket, did not know him, followed him to his house, and then just stabbed him in front of the house. Like, and then he went back walking like nothing happened. Why did he attack him? Nobody knows. And he was very nonchalant about it. Dude made it, but it's like, what is this? Like, you never know who's crazy out here. Like, what's going on? That was just a random dude going grocery shopping, walking back home, get stabbed. So, like, the neighbors were, like, looking outside. They're like, what's the commotion? They look outside and you just see the whole thing happening. And they're like, what is this? Why? We don't know. People be crazy out here. You never know. And that's in my city. That's not even, like, in the suburbs or, like, you know what, and, like, people be crazy. So I do not trust anybody to do what to be normal. Thankfully, that random dude I got in his truck, he let me go as soon as I was like, let me go right now, or I scream, and then he let me go. So, but he could have been a creep. He could have locked the door. He could have had booby-trapped the car. He could have dragged me up and take me back to his shed and whatnot, for all I know. So, you know. Unrelated, but oh my god, using beer, it sucks. Now, do you understand why I had a receding hairline? Some people get it, and some people don't. I think you will probably do a lot better than I did. But I don't know. Kohaku's really good at using Viroid. And I think the worst part of it is doing the hair. The hair is a whole nightmare. Again, receding hairline. So, yeah, good luck on that, though. It's just rough. Especially if you want to make a male character. I mean, isn't there a male base? Because I know that Kohaku made a male character like Viroid for... I mean, I think she did Kieran's, didn't she? I think Kohaku made Kieran's model, and it was very cute. And I think she made one for Ludwig as well. So, you know, If you want tips, maybe ask Kohako. She might give you tips. I don't know about how difficult it is to make face details because I never touched that. I left it exactly as it was. I just changed the hair color, the eye color, and the skin color. That's the most I edited when I made my Viroid. So, making a male that looks older than 12 in Viroid challenge impossible. Some people can, because some people just have the base so that like the rigging works and they just redraw everything from scratch. I cannot do that. Like they do all the clothes. Or ask like Twig. Twig makes a lot of models. She made Beetle's model when he was on our stream the other day. He did look on the younger side, I guess. But some people know how to make it, a bit different. Your options are be a tiny male child with a cutesy face or suffer. I've heard a lot, yeah, very hairy stuff. Yeah, I remember watching tutorial in the beginning when I started wanting to have a model, and I was like, bro, I don't understand anything here. I did a Kieran and Ludwig. I mainly use presets and retexture them. I've done beards in Viroid, and oh my god, that's just a thing. Yeah, wait, when you do beards, do they have physics? Like how, do they like shake with the face? That would be awesome, to be honest. Like I've seen people do great things in 3D Viroid male models. I think Kenji got a Viroid and it was pretty good and he looked like himself, but gotta have that talent to make the art. You want to be built like Jotaro from JoJo? Nah, you get small child. Yeah, I think the body size, can be that. Yeah, that's true. Just put hair on your chin like Wolverine. I mean, that might be a look. That might be a vibe people are going for. We ain't judging. Twig makes Zero's model, if I remember right. It looks good. Yeah, look, Twig is very good at that. And I've watched her work on models on stream before. And I've watched other people too. And I don't know how... Like, I don't have the 3D vision that they have. Because when you look at when they're, like, drawing the face and everything... You just have a random, it looks like a face mask, like in the face mask, the beauty face mask. It looked like that, and then they draw on it, and for some reason that works. And I'm like, I don't know where to draw for the face to work. How do they know? Like, I can kind of understand when they're drawing the eyes, the pupils and stuff, but at the same time, I tried doing the same. Did not enjoy the results, so I don't know, Like, I have an idea in my head, but it's impossible to make it happen with this program. Well, it's not impossible. It's just, I think practice makes perfect, right? We were talking about that earlier. But, I mean, I feel like you would have to go into a bunch of tutorials and see, because I've seen people change the body shape and everything, but also I've seen people that do all the basics in Viroid, but then they have to add more stuff like tails and accessories and whatnot in Blender, and I'm not touching this. So no, not Blender. Well, what's Blender? Unity? Whatever. One of these. Blender. That comes with experience. Yeah, like I've seen gorgeous, amazing, different body types Viroid. Like, it's very, very versatile, but I don't know how. It's you gotta do some research for it, type of thing. Like, I can draw what I want, but then it is not animated. Well, I think you have to draw it, but like you have to add the bones. There was something about like you have to place the rigging into it, if I remember well, because people were showing how to make tails and how to make the hair move as it's supposed to move. Like, there are ways to make what you draw move, but you have to learn how, and that's exactly, again, how I ended up with a receding hairline. That's what's Mana, if you ever come down to Florida, make sure you do your research. The best advice I can give you, if it looks friend-like, it doesn't mean it's friendly. Oh yeah, I would never ever go to Florida alone. And honestly, if I was going down to Florida, now that I know a few of you, first, I wouldn't be alone. And second, I would probably like ask you guys for recommendations. And if I'm around your area, like if I went to Blue's area, I would probably go to his restaurant and eat and stuff, like type of thing. But I would not go to Florida alone and try to make my own decisions. I've been to Florida twice, I think, in my life, And as weird as it was, so one of the times I went, I was 20 years old. And honestly, all the teenagers looked way older than I was, and I was very confused. I was like, first, I was confused because I forgot that I couldn't drink. But second, I was like, why does everybody look older than me? And they all thought I was a child. They thought I was like 14, 15. And I'm like, I am older than all of you, and I don't know how to feel about this. They were all so tall and like so like intense looking, and I was there with my little dress, and I'm like, I look like I'm 14 compared to these people. And that's when I realized that a lot of Americans look older than they are compared to Canadians, or at least people I know, because nobody I knew looked like that. My sister was like 3 years older. She was 23, and she also looked way younger than they were, and they were like 15, 16, 17 maybe, and they were like having their whole life and living their best life, and I was like, dang. And the options are pretty limited, and at a certain point I could just take the time to learn Blender. I mean, that's also an option. If you're ready to do it from scratch, go for Blender. And that's good content. You record yourself, post it on YouTube, start your career. That's how you do content, fish. And then people will be happy when you start using whatever they've seen you working on forever. Look at that. Content ideas. Disney, by the way, is a scam. Don't go. I've never been much of a Disney girl. Like, I feel like I went to Tokyo Disney back in the day with my sister for my birthday. We didn't like it. I think all the mascots and stuff we had were not things that we cared for. Cause I'm an old turtle, so like I wanted to see like Lion King, Aladdin. I wanted to see the old stuff. But it was all new shows that I didn't care for, like Frozen and whatnot. And I'm like, I don't care though. Like, I don't want to see these things, type of thing, Mana is older than 20. Exposed. I have to say that I am a full-grown adult. That's all I'm gonna say. If you do, but don't buy anything. There's thrift shops around Disney sell Disney merch deeper. Yeah, again, I'm not a Disney girl, so thankfully I'm not gonna be tempted by that. If there was like an anime town and stuff, yeah, you'll find me there being a weeb, buying a lot of things that I shouldn't, but not for Disney though. Hack confirmed. Wow, the slander, defamation, rumors starting in my chat. I see how it is. It's all the hormones in our milk. We don't have milk in bags, and therefore are superior on that front. I see. That's probably that. No bags and milk. No milk in bags. You grow too much because of hormones. Makes sense. It's the food, man. Honestly, I think it's true. Life hits Americans hard, I guess. I don't know. It's not like they didn't look bad. Like they looked like young adults. Like, if you compare that to Canadian teens or Canadian adults, like young adults, like a 20-year-old here is gonna look like a teenager in the States. And that was very confusing to me. And that's why, like, usually I never get carded, like, when I go places. Like, I mean, some people will be a bit suspicious because I do look young for my age most of the time. Most people don't think I am my age. But in the States, even if I was like, no, I'm 20, even though he was like, 20 is not, you're not of age. And then I was like, frick. But he looked at me with like, that girl ain't past 15. He's like, I'm not serving alcohol to you. And I was like, dang. But yeah. Wait. But I want to start kind of with at least something for a model, even if it's PNG. Oh yeah, was hoping for it would be more usable. I mean, some people got it right away, some people don't. I never got it. Again, you saw my first stream. I used it as is. And a lot of people start with a variant model that they don't even transform. Like, they change the hair color and they call it a day just to have something until they can afford to have something more personalized. So you could do that. Just have the right hair color, have the right clothes. You can shop, like, for free clothes on Booth. You'll find a bunch of outfits. Get your outfit going so it's like your little thing, add a little texture to it, and then you can stream with that until you're able to have your personalized outfit. If not, you can always get a customizable model. There are quite a few, and you find one that fits your needs, and then you can use that until you can get your own model one day, you know? Disney. Yes, Disney. But if I draw a PNG for a model, I was hoping to have a better tablet. There's also that. I mean, anything can be a PNG. What about you do some traditional art and then you scan it and you use it? Would that be would be a thing, you know? If you're a hag, then I'm a confirmed fossil. Apparently, you are anyways, because you're a dinosaur, so I think we're good. Is there a male equivalent for hag? That is a great question. I don't know. An old fart? I don't know. I never understood why that was such a, that was a saying. I don't know much about it, but I think it's funny. And the tablet has one is selling anywhere from 600 to 1,000. God, like the tablet I got, it may not be great, but it's about I paid like 100 for it, and like 100 Canadian. Like so, yeah, it was more on the cheap side. And I mean, I knew that I'm not an artist, so I'm not unless I suddenly got like really into drawing and stuff. Then maybe I would invest into a better tablet. But as of right now, I'm like, not a worth investment for me. I'm like, but for you. If it's a goal, just save up for it slowly but surely until you can afford it and be happy with it. When it's, if you are an artist, so it would be worth spending on it, you know. 100 cat dang, I know. Well, I mean, my tablet doesn't have a screen, so like it's a whole thing to learn how to draw with it. I think I would like it if I had one that has a screen, so I can look at what I'm doing. It's hard for me to gauge where my line is gonna be at with the one I have, but for my needs and the frequency at which I use it, I'm good. And I think it was on sale, but it's a good tablet for what I need it for, you know? And I can actually play games with it too, so that's not bad. Honestly, what? Be honest with us for once, Aster. Oh, never mind. I looked it up, and the one I want is more like 2,000. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Maybe you need to get a cheap tablet, start making content with it, and then any money you get from the content, you put into a savings account for the tablet, and then you buy it when you're rich and famous. Look at that. That's a plan. Screenless tablet is better than a cheap screen chat tablet. I wouldn't know, but I'll trust you. You're more of an artist than I am. Like, I guess it's annoying if it's not responsive and then you get more in trouble. I know a lot of people that just draw on their iPad. I know that Procreate is apparently very cool. Honestly, that's the only thing that makes me kind of want an iPad, because now I think I'd like to. I would probably enjoy drawing on Procreate and animating on it, but I ain't buying an iPad. Like, one day when I'm rich and famous, maybe. I have a screenless tablet. It is such I have to use. Yeah, that's what I have. That's what's up. That's why it's cheap. I have a Wacom Bamboo from way back. Yeah, I wouldn't. I think. I don't remember. I think the brand of mine starts with an H. I don't remember what it is, but it's the other one. Rip in peace, fish. Yeah, yeah, fish. Do you really need a 32-inch Cintiq? Maybe he does. I mean, have you seen his miniatures? He's a professional. He could make a whole business. That's the thing. You need to make it a business so you can report it as a business expense or something. That's what you need to do, you know? That's how that works. I mean, no. But I want it. Well, see, that's the thing. They're so cool. I'm sure they're very cool, and I'd like to have one if I could, like, if I had like random money that I don't need, I would probably buy that because I think it's fun. I would probably draw more if I had it. But I guess you may need to, like, you know, extend your goal and add a little stop where you can get something that's a bit more affordable for now. And then one day when you can afford it and you're comfortable, you can go a bit bigger and get the $2,000 one. I can't even imagine how much is that for me. USD to CAD. $2,000 American is $2,700 for me. So yeah, I would not. And then you add 15% tax on that. It would be $3,123 with the tax. So yeah, you see, that's not something I'm willing to spend on something I may not use all the time. I mean, you can get a 24-inch Cintiq, it's fine. Indeed. The tablet fish once is sold in Canada for $3,600. So that's $4,140 plus with the tax? Yeah, no. There are many things that I could do with that money. and bills that need to be paid before I would put $4,000 in a tablet. Like that's like taxes and bills that come your way. That's just so many bills. Like even the money I pay yearly for my hair is nowhere near that. Like that makes no sense to me, you know? To be frank, the 24 is also like 2K where I'm seeing it. But if you see one cheaper, holy crap, let me know. Yeah. But like that those are expenses where you're very comfortable or you're ready to sacrifice, because I don't see myself spending that type of money on anything that is not practical. Like there's like my hair dryer I want to get is like $400 or something, and that's extremely expensive to me and whatnot. But at the same time, I'm like, at least I know I'll be using it once a week at least, and like it's gonna give me good result, and I'm gonna be happy. So it would be good to have. I'll be using it a lot. I can't justify spending on a drawing tablet that I would probably use once in a blue moon. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Dang, the cheap viewer people be coming in with, I guess they just see how there's a little bar under the cheap. Maybe that's how they get away from the bans you've been doing, Aster. But thank you. Well, it's like a 1900, but close enough. Like close enough to something I cannot afford at all. That's for sure. But yeah. Let me just get my water bottle because I forgot to take it today. I'm getting thirsty a bit. I'll be back. Pain pickle indeed. Cannot imagine. Like, you know, at the same time when I think about it, I see all of that, but if I had to count all the expenses I've made to be able to stream, I'd probably be around that. I mean, I'm probably above that. So, you know, it all depends on what matters to you, you know? To get something cheaper, you need to forget about Wacom. On Canvas, you can get something for 900 US if you go for Xpen. Ah, yeah, that's the brand of the one I have. Though you need to do your research at that point because I never used Xpen myself. I mean, from my experience, it works pretty well. So I do have a screenless one, but it works well, you know? Yeah, I'm just leery of off-brand. Been burned by knockoffs before. Oh yeah, I feel like the two main brands I hear of, even though I'm not an artist, are Wacom and that one. I feel like these two are the cool, good stuff, so that might be fine. Not all that loyal to Wacom per se, just know they're solid. Yeah. I mean, as I said, I'm not a professional, but I've heard that this is the competition to Wacom is that one. So I mean, if anything, when you go shopping, just do some comparisons and make sure that everything's okay and everything's all right. And I mean, these days there's always a return policy. You try it, you don't like it, return it, type of thing, you know? Yeah, I actually don't think about money spent on projects. Hey, yeah, Yeah, anyway, I have to work early tomorrow. Oh, you work on Saturday? No, go to bed. See you around, Kudo. Ew, don't work. Rebel. Start streaming instead, okay? But yeah, no, like when I think about how much I spent on VTubing, I refuse to tell my parents because they'll be so disappointed. Like I didn't tell my mom because my sister was like, "Oh, how was your anniversary stream?" And she's like, "What's she talking about?" I'm like, "Oh, my streaming anniversary." She looks at me, I look at her. I'm like, "I'm not gonna expand on that." Like my mom really thinks like I'm an adult and I should do better things and have better hobbies and whatnot. So she was just like she can't do anything about it. I'm an adult. I stream. I live on my own now. Like she was being annoying when I was still at my parents' place, and she was annoying me with my streaming and like it's too late and yeah. But you know, now I'm just like, I enjoy it. Is it making me money? No. As I said, I'm very happy with the 50 cents I make per VOD. I'll take it. Any win is a win. If I get a paycheck once in a blue moon, I'm happy as well. I ain't complaining out here, okay? Gotta be grateful for what you have. And I'm mostly grateful for the great times that I have, the fun that I have, the yapping I get to do. And again, movie night is awesome. Very excited for Aliens next week. It's gonna be a great time too. Yeah, Hyun is worth. If they are decent, that might be a better option. Still on my Cintiq Sunday, but that is future goal. Yeah, like just expand your timeline. Do a little stop, get a Hyun, or however you pronounce that, and then after that you can upgrade later on. Yeah, Wacom are the only ones that make the 43-inch big boy. Yeah, I feel like, but that's like people that live from their art. I think that's when they get the huge screen. But well, 40, 43, 32, the thing. I am so hyped for Aliens. Like, I don't know what to expect. We were nicely introduced to it for those of us that had not watched it yet. So we were pretty happy yesterday. I'm sorry I started late because I will say I was full on exhausted watching this. Like, my brain was barely on. So it was like, dang. I'm still upset that I can't watch movies with y'all. I wonder if I'm missing a perm. But there's no perm. That's the thing. Anybody that joins the server has it. I mean, as I said, next time, if you can, like, drop in very early, like, if you're there at 7:30 on the dot, or even a bit earlier, I can go in there with you, and, like, we can check settings, we can check everything, because there's no perm to see. Because if there was a perm, it would be a perm for you to join the chat, but you can join the chat, you can see the movie chat, you can see everything. So I don't know why you just can't see the movie. It's very weird, and I'm annoyed because I want you to be able to participate in our movie watching sessions. The conference with internet people valuable. Yeah, exactly. That's my chill spot. That's my hobby. That's my social life, really. I don't have much of a social life outside of streaming, and I'm very happy with that. I would sell a kidney or several other people's kidneys, I see. For the 43. Don't they make like a 40 something inch one? Maybe. I have admittedly only even priced out the 24 and 32. You really want it. Yeah, the fact that I got it to work with Dai on the server is so weird. Well, did you have to do anything when you were on Dai's server to make it work? Like, that's what I wonder. Because nobody else, like even people that like joined the server later and whatnot, nobody has ever had to do anything to see the movie unless it's like on their PC. But the fact that it works on other servers is what is so confusing to me. Absolutely nothing. It just worked. Yeah, so that makes no sense. I'm like, if you had nothing to do in other servers, why would you have in hours? I don't know. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta go. So be good, lads. Yes. You will. I will bonk you myself if you do weird stuff. I might be mistaken. I'll be here in spirit to bonk. Oh yeah. Later. Don't go bully people. Don't bully me. Stay nice, okay? Don't be unnice to people. But yeah, that's a lot of yapping. I don't think that we helped that many people today, but at least we yapped, and that was the main goal of the day, so I think that's pretty good. Let me just see 1 second. I wonder if it's related to all the issues I had with the bot not giving me a role, and it had to be done. Well, that's everybody. That's the thing. Every single person that joins the server, we give a role manually. It's not just you, so it wouldn't be that, because the bot has been broken for a little bit, so it's rough out here. I was checking if there was anybody playing this game, but apparently I'm the only one. So yeah, I was like, I would rate someone that has this, but apparently that's not what's up. Let me see. I'm gonna read on Twitch today. I'm checking on who I want to read. Who is on? Oh, Kenny is on. I think we're gonna read Kenny. My lovely, beautiful, gorgeous Kenny. She's playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Again, I still don't know anything about that. Well, I found a Target. Like sometimes I go through my list, but I haven't rated Kenny in forever, so I might as well. Oh yeah, I looked into it and I was wrong. They don't seem to make a 40-something inch one. Granted, 32 is freaking huge, but 32 is so huge. Like, what do we need to see more than 32 inches of that? For YouTube, I really, honestly, I don't like anything that has to do with YouTube because it never really works for me. I don't know how to do it either. So, but if you're here and you give me someone, I guess I can do it. But it's you go in redirect and then you do stuff because it's cool. The greed fish, the greed. Thank you, Cass, for coming back. Yeah, we're just looking for people on Twitch. I will be raiding Kenny, which is easy peasy. That's why we love Twitch. And then if you have someone, you can just send it, Kyra, and I'll try and make it work because it usually just doesn't work for me. Ambrosia Faye. Is she playing Blightfall? Because it says Ambrosia, but I don't see the Fae part of it. They did the intro for Die. I don't even know if I've seen it. I'm not sure. Wait, that's... Yeah. There's no Fae in the name, so I'm confused. Okay, so it was them. Okay, Ambrosia Faye. I will do my best. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry, but that's exactly why I do not like reading on YouTube, because it never works. Anyways, granted, I think a certain VTuber artist who I watch does amazing work with the 24. See, go and do what they do. It's gonna be alright. Alright, I'm gonna end it for now, and I'll see you all on Monday. Probably gonna be doing more shenanigans with Aster. Thank you so much for yapping tonight. There was so much said. I hope everybody has a good weekend, and I'll see you all very soon, okay? Behave, be nice, and have a good night, everybody, okay? Bye-bye! Yeah. Bye-bye.